Such an ordinary-looking leaf. Why did it make the woman's hair stand on end in fear? Because before Claire traveled back in time, she'd read in books that this was the highly poisonous lily of the valley. The reason ancient people saw this place as cursed might be because they accidentally ate this plant, not because they were possessed by demons, as people claimed. After uncovering the truth, Claire immediately rushed to the poisoned child's home. At that moment, the priest was still trying to perform an exorcism. Claire quickly told her servant about what she discovered, but the priest overheard and accused her of spreading lies. Claire tried to help the boy detoxify, but the priest blocked her and refused to let her through. Luckily, the boy's family trusted Claire. They ignored the priest's threats and insisted on letting Claire try. This finally gave the boy a chance to be saved. But Claire was extremely nervous inside. She didn't know if the medicine she made would actually work. After all, she wasn't a professional, and she had no control over the dosage. All she could do now was hope for the best. While everyone held their breath in tension, the boy finally opened his eyes. He was saved. But the priest wasn't happy at all. He felt his authority had been challenged. Before leaving, he even threatened Claire, saying, "We'll see about this." After this incident, Claire became even more valuable in the castle. And in contrast, the Lord became less likely to let her leave. This deeply frustrated Claire, who was desperate to return to her own time. She was also struggling with another dilemma. If she touched the stones again, would she really be able to travel back? What if she ended up in the Middle Ages or Roman times instead? Wouldn't that mean certain death? Unexpectedly, she found her answer in the lyrics of a song that followed. Since Claire didn't understand Scottish, Jamie translated the lyrics for her. It told of a woman who stood beside a stone, and the moment she touched it, she was transported to a distant land. She lived there for a time among strangers, who later became her lovers and friends. Then one day she touched the stone again, and was brought back to her own time. Claire was stunned after hearing Jamie's translation. The woman's experience was exactly like hers. Now Claire was stuck in this awkward in-between state. But the end of the song made it clear. As long as she touched the stone again, she could return to 1945. Maybe she wasn't the first person to travel through time. She began to imagine returning and seeing her husband as the first person. Claire's heart suddenly felt light. Just the thought that she could actually go back made her long to leave this place even more, to shake off the two people always watching her. She started using the kids' knowledge of the area. Soon Claire found two hidden paths down the mountain nearby. While playing with the children, she secretly marked the escape route. Now all she needed was the right moment to run. To make sure the plan went smoothly, Claire went to the stables under the excuse of going hunting and picked out a gentle horse. She also stored up enough food to last several days. Once all preparations were done, tonight became the perfect opportunity to escape. Because the castle was holding a loyalty oath ceremony for the Lord, all the warriors would be gathered in the Great Hall. As long as Claire could shake off her watcher, she'd have a clear shot at escaping the castle. So she attended the opening ceremony like nothing was wrong, and planned to slip away unnoticed. But she never expected her watcher to be this dedicated. He was still glued to her, even now. Helpless, Claire used the celebration as an excuse to pull out the wine she prepared earlier and took a sip herself. Her watcher didn't suspect anything and drank with her, but he didn't notice. Claire had already spat the wine out in secret, because she'd laced the wine with a sedative. It wouldn't be long before the man passed out. With all obstacles taken care of, Claire quickly gathered her things to leave. But just as she went to steal a horse, she was caught by Jamie, who was guarding the stables. When he found out Claire wanted to escape, Jamie realized she couldn't make it on her own. So after thinking it over, he decided to take Claire away himself. But they hadn't gotten far before they were spotted by a patrol. And just like that, Claire's first escape attempt failed.